Welcome guys to another video. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I've been doing well, as you can tell. I'm always smiling and things like that. But I just wanted to talk about a certain topic about being triggered by people. But before we get started, if you don't know who I am, my name is G8. This YouTube channel is basically kind of like a journal of my life. I really just record my experiences, any ideas that I have, and my perspective on life. I think learning about people and just learning about myself and recording this on YouTube is fun to do, and it's an experience that I would want to capture every day. Not every day, but most of the days of the week. But yeah, so basically I write down topics to talk about, and I just really talk about these ideas that I have throughout the week that I want to talk about. Because I think capturing, certain ideas that we have is important. So yeah, that's what I do in this channel. And I think I'm gonna add some other things too, like maybe I'm gonna vlog my days or vlog certain vacations that I go to or experiences or whatever. One of the things that I'm doing now is being consistent with the goals that I would want to have. One of them is being this channel, so being consistent with uploading videos, capturing my ideas and perspective on what I think on certain areas or certain subjects in life, and that's basically about it. And this channel might change, so I don't know. But with that being said, there's certain things that are coming up on this channel, like a podcast that I'm working on. I'm also working on creating a Twitter account, but all those things will come later, so expect that. But I just want to grow this channel, right? And with time, things will change. With time, this channel will grow. I know it will. As long as I put the effort and time in putting these videos and things like that. What I've been doing this month or this year of 2022, basically trying new things and doing things out of my comfort zone, and really following this journey of self-acceptance and self-development and personal development, practicing positive self-talk, and creating an identity for myself that really makes me more comfortable in my skin. Because I think we should all be comfortable in our skin. We should never compare ourselves to other people, because we're not identical for other people. Our ideas and perspectives are all different. What makes us all the same is we're all human, but we're all different because we all have different perspectives. And I think that's amazing. I think that is something that I've just been more aware of, and I've struggled with comparing myself to other people and judging other people, and judging myself, but that hasn't helped me at all. So I'm on this growth journey, and I'm capturing this by YouTube. So this YouTube channel just really revolves around a growth mentality. I want a growth mindset. I want to constantly be trying new things and really encouraging myself to broaden my perspective and be open-minded, and talking about certain topics that I want to talk about in this channel will help me do that. And will also, if you have any questions regarding any topics that I talk about, feel free to comment down below and let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I don't know what, and that's the power of the unknown, is not knowing what the future holds. But as long as you're consistent with your goals and loving yourself and self-acceptance, I think that's incredible thing to do as a human being, because you're being yourself and you're falling in love with taking care of yourself. So yeah, do what makes you happy, do what adds value to your life, you know. So being on this journey of personal development and self-acceptance, you know, starting in 2022, and really committing to these goals that I've set for myself is something that I want to capture. This is what the channel's about, and I'm serious about this journey. And there's some days that I feel very discouraged. There's some days that I feel, you know, not motivated, and doubtful and sad. But, you know, but I have to change that mentality. I have to be my own support, my own backbone. And I need to, like, you know, support myself, because who's gonna support me? Nobody. I mean, there's certain people in my life that do support me. I'm just being dramatic. But even if those people are not in your lives anymore, I have to be my own person. I have to be my own support, because I shouldn't lean on other people to give me confidence or to love me or to, you know, encourage me, because, you know, everybody around me, is gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die one day. So I'm not leaning on other people for understanding anymore. I'm going to be my own researcher, my own, you know, gardener, my own plant. I'm gonna water myself to grow, and I have to learn to take care of myself. So that's the journey that I'm on. But let's start with this topic. So the topic is how to stop being triggered by other people. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because there's certain people in my life, or there's certain people around me that are always triggering me, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because, you know, certain things that they've done in the past, or maybe just certain things that they said to me in the past, or they're not allowing me to grow or really expand my perspective. But I've been learning by practicing patience, and rather than judging them or really responding to their negativity already, or their negativity or their negative energy, I'm really just practicing patience and listening. And instead of responding, I'm letting them really just take their, you know, really express themselves. I think one of the things that I've been more aware of is self-expression, right? And we as human beings just want to be heard. We just want to express how we feel and really get our point across, so we can have a clear conscience and really feel validated. Now, certain times, you know, whether it's the workplace or family members or friends, sometimes I get triggered, right, by certain things that they would say, or just themselves being themselves, right? But I've been more aware that people are people, and that has nothing to do with me. If that person is negative, that person is just themselves, and that really frustrates me, that has nothing to do with me. I have to focus on myself. I have to focus on my growth, which I am doing. And, you know, I shouldn't pay attention on other people. That's something that I'm still working on. I'm always focused on other people instead of being focused on myself. So how to stop being triggered by people is by just practicing patience, practicing, you know, listening and being there for them, but not taking in, you know, their energy, not taking their bad energy or things like that. So that's basically it with this topic. It's very straightforward. There's nothing too deep about this, but certain things that I'm just learning about myself is that whenever I'm around people and they're talking trash, or they're saying things that aren't really encouraging, or aren't really, you know, words of encouragement or words of power or words of positivity, you know, I've learned to just really block that energy, really, you know, focus on myself and not let that affect me, because I'm on a journey of empowerment. I'm on a journey of self-acceptance and self-growth, and I just want to be able to move on with my life and move forward and reach my full potential, and that's my goal. And there's days where, you know, certain people, there's days where I do get triggered by certain people, but I do not let that, you know, get into or like affect me for the whole week or for the whole day. You know, it might affect me for that second or that minute or that 5 minutes that I've been triggered, but I've learned to just move on, and I've learned to just tell myself that it's okay. Why do I feel this way? Did I do something? Should I apologize? But sometimes it's not even my fault. It's theirs, and they're just giving off that energy. I've just been learning that we as human beings, we feed off of energy. We feed off of each other's energy, really. And I've been learning that because of my job, and I deal with a lot of people, and I've been noticing how, you know, sometimes we as human beings, we communicate non-verbally also. So sometimes we can catch off negative vibes, negative energy, and it can rub off to other people. So I've just been learning to really focus on myself and protect your energy, protect your heart. Sometimes, you know, other people are, you know, talking trash, but that has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with them, and they're going through something. So I hope this helps whoever's watching this. I hope this encourages the person to just realize that you need to focus on you, focus on, you know, your happiness and what you want for your life. Add value to your life. Practice positive self-talk. Don't listen to the voices of self-doubt, the voices of discouragement and negativity. Do what you have to do. Set goals and be consistent with those goals, and focus on you. Focus on your growth. Be yourself. Fall in love with being yourself. Fall in love with self-care and things like that. And yeah, so and a side note, my podcast that's coming in the future will be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Apple Music, I think. Apple Podcast Music, I'm not sure what the name of that, but it's on Spotify, and it's free, and it just talks about self-care and, you know, positivity and things like that, and self-development, personal development, self-acceptance, and it talks about all those good stuff and just my journey. I'm just recording these things so that in the future, one day I can look back, I can read, I can listen to these recordings, and I can, you know, find confidence in that because of how far I've come. So everyone's on their own journey, everyone's on their own path, and I think that's amazing because we cannot compare ourselves to each other, right? I cannot compare my chapter 1 to someone's chapter 21. We're all individuals, and there's power in that. So that was a lot. That was a whole rant. But there was some good stuff in there. And I hope, you know, that by practicing patience day by day, we are less triggered by the people around us. Rather, we spread positivity and love and self-acceptance. And we just learn to remain patient and just focus on ourselves and get the task done, whatever the task is. So I'm G8, and thank you guys for watching this video. So I'll see you guys in the next video.